What's up guys, it's Aaronitmar. Welcome back to Super Smash Bros. Legacy XP. Last time I took a look at Legacy XP, I showed off the Lucina declone, semi-clone mod, which made her a bit different from Marth, who is the character she is a clone of. So we're gonna hang out in the same neck of the woods this time, and we're going to take a look at Young Link. Young Link is a bit different from both Link and Toon Link, which sort of warrants having a third Link in the game. If he was basically just exactly like one or the other, it would kind of be pointless, but we're gonna take a look at the Young Link mod nonetheless. This is probably, aside from Lucina, this one is probably my favorite, just because I kind of really like Young Link, for no reason other than I just like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So if you guys are excited for this mod, be sure to hit that like button, and I'm going to hope that the correct stage loads, because last time I did this, it didn't. Okay, working perfectly. All right, and now real quick, I apologize for the lull in the video, but I have to turn off the hitboxes, and all right, there we go, good to go. All right, so immediately you will notice that Young Link looks quite different than he did in Melee. Not only because he's been updated to have sort of the brawl style, but you can see that he actually has the Majora's Mask shield and the Razor Sword. So it's actually meant to be like an updated Young Link while also actually taking stuff from Majora's Mask, which is funny because Young Link in Melee really didn't have a lot from Majora's Mask. He was basically just an Ocarina of Time character. But with all that said, let's go ahead and take a look at his moveset. Alright, so first things first, let's look at his jab combo. A basic 1-2-3, kind of like Link's from Project M or Brawl. You'll notice that a lot of Young Link is based on normal Link. I'm pretty sure that like the mod was started over normal Link and then they just turned it into a Young Link mod. So you'll notice that some of his moves have basis in Link's moveset, but they do work pretty differently even if they are similar. Next up is Young Link's dash attack, which is quite different. It's literally a roll, which is kind of weird because rolling is such a big part of the 3D Zelda titles, but none of the movesets from any of the Smash games have involved rolling aside from like using an actual dodge roll like that. So it's pretty cool to see the roll in an offensive way rather than a defensive way and just rolling. Next, let's take a look at the tilts. First up is up tilt, which is just the swipe to the air, pretty similar to both Link and Toon Link's up tilt. There wasn't much you could really do with this, so it's just an upward swing of the sword. Then it's down tilt, which is a swipe again, pretty basic. And then forward tilt, which is actually really, really different. So forward tilt normally is just another type of sword swing, but for Young Link, it's a shield bash, which I think is really cool. The shield has never really been used in an offensive way. At best, it's been cosmetic, or if you're standing still and a projectile comes at you, it will block it, but really it's never been used in an offensive way, kind of like the roll hasn't. So kind of cool to see the shield used as a tilt move. I really like that move too. Look at that. Bam! Oh, that was a smash attack, not a forward tilt. Alright, now let's look at the grab, pummel, and throws, which I think have been largely untouched from the Link basis. But first, of course, the hook shot has been changed to be rather similar to the one that Young Link uses in Majora's Mask. I think functionally it's the same. I'm not sure about the lengths. I think maybe it's the same length as Link's, because Toon Link's is a little shorter. So this one looks like it's the same length as Link's, but basically it's just a grab, pummel, boom. Basic, exactly like Link's. And then the throws, I think there wasn't a lot of room to change these, so they're pretty much all the same as Link's. Nothing really too major there. So yeah, those are his grabs and throws. Now let's look at his smash attacks. Again, you'll notice that these are all basically the same. First, there's up smash, a triple swipe through the air upwards. Forward smash is a swing forward. You'll actually notice that you can't do a second attack. I'm pressing A again, and you can't actually do a second swing for forward smash, so that's a bit different. To counteract that, this is a pretty strong forward smash because you can't do the second hit. Normally, if you do the first hit and you're lined up for the second hit is the strong one, but for Young Link, it's just a single swipe, and that is the strong hit. And then, of course, down smash, which is a forward then backwards one. Nothing like Lucina's where, you know, if you hold a certain direction, it will do only one thing. It's just the basic forward and backward. Now let's look at young Link's aerials. First things first is forward air. That I literally just did an empty hop. Is forward air. Again, it's a double sweep, just like Link's. Interestingly, it works a little bit differently from what I can tell. The first hit actually seems to be the strong hit, and the second hit seems to sort of stop the knockback, from what I can tell. So that's the first hit, which sends him flying. I'm gonna try and do, that's the first hit that sends him flying. And then let's see if I can line up the second hit. So you'll see that one really didn't send him very far at all. So the first hit seems to do all the knockback, and the second one, while it is linked from the first one, it actually does less damage. So you'll actually, if you're doing this, you want to use the first hit, which of course means you want to, you know, fast fall L cancel it so it ends quicker. But that's his forward air. It actually works a little bit differently, even though the animation is pretty much the same. Then there's up air, which of course is just a sweep upward. I don't think that's really been changed too much. Then there's back air, which again is a kick. Again, not changed too much. And then down air, which has a sweet spot, very similar to Toon Link's in Project M. I'm trying to come back. Stop that. Okay, so notice that it has a sweet spot, and you'll get the fiery effect. And if you don't, it just does that like normal. So a little bit different for the down air and the forward air, while the up air and the back air are pretty much the same. Voice crack, except for the fact that it is on a smaller person, basically. And of course there's neutral air, which is just a kick in the air that Link has almost always done. Alright, and the moment you've all been waiting for, let's do these special moves. So first, of course, is neutral B, which is fire arrows and ice arrows. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the difference, not the difference, I know the difference, not really sure how it dictates which one to use. I used to think it was 2 each, and then you would switch, but you can see I just got like 4 in a row of fire arrows. So I'm not entirely sure, but it will switch between fire and ice, and you'll be able to tell right away. If you get over 50%, if you get your opponent over 50%, and then use an ice arrow fully charged, it will do the freeze thing, sort of like using the item, the iceberg item. If you do it any less than fully charged, I'm trying to get it. Anything less than fully charged, it's not going to freeze. It has to be a fully charged ice arrow for it to actually do the freeze. Otherwise, I feel like that'd be really busted if it was anything less than the fully charged arrow. But yeah, that is the neutral B. You'll notice that the arrows also have a different trajectory than Link or Toon Link's, of course, because, you know, they had to change it up a little bit. But that is young Link's neutral B. Next is side B, which of course is just the boomerang. Not the Gale boomerang, it's just the normal boomerang. But it looks like it was taken from Majora's Mask, the boomerang at least, or from Ocarina of Time, probably Ocarina of Time, honestly. But pretty much unchanged as far as, you know, no wind box. It pretty much is just Project M Link's side B, because Project M Link also does not have the Gale boomerang. So that's a pretty basic change. But it wasn't a change between Link and young Link. It was just a change from Brawl. Oh no! From Brawl Link to Project M Link. Then of course there's down B, which is the bombs. Again, these are pretty much just Link's bombs. The trajectory again looks a little bit different, and they seem to be a bit like floatier, it seems. But they're still the bombs at the end of the day. So that's his down B. Finally is his up B, of course. When you do it in the air, it's his recovery move, and it looks pretty unchanged. But when you do it on the ground, it's very changed. You'll see that it looks a bit slower. I think it does, like, have the same hitboxes, but it does look a bit slower. It reminds me of the magic spin attack from Majora's Mask. So if you do it to an enemy, it will do the spin attack. It reminds me of Toon Link's up B, actually, but with a very different animation. But that is young Link's up B. And all of his specials, actually. I just realized we went through all of them. I realized in the Lucina video that a lot of people wanted to see the final smash, so I'm gonna go ahead and show it, but it's literally just Link's final smash, even down to the fact that it uses Link's sound effects. So it's literally just an unchanged Link Final Smash to the point where I guess they didn't expect you to use the Final Smash in Legacy XP because it's literally just Link's cry, whereas everything else is, of course, Young Link's. But yeah, that is all of Young Link's moves and, you know, everything about him. I really like this mod. It really doesn't change a lot. What the heck is going on? Why am I like stuck under there? It really doesn't change a lot from Link or Toon Link, but it kind of merges the two together while also giving a few changes. Enough to the point where he does seem a bit different and like you would choose Young Link over Link or Toon Link. He's not like completely different to the point he's a whole new character, but he does have different tweaks and different moves and things that would, like I said, warrant you choosing this character over one of the other two. Of course, if we see Young Link in Smash for Switch, I would really, really hope that he would be based on Majora's Mask and he would have a mask-based moveset, because honestly, it seems like such a waste that in Melee, he didn't have a mask-based moveset. I understand why he was a clone, but it would really been nice to see and given good representation to Majora's Mask. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to tune in, or be sure to subscribe, and be sure to tune in next time where I can take a look at any of the characters that look new on this roster. We've got Ridley, we've got Waluigi, we've got the Metal Sonic, we've got Mario. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out, and I hope you have an awesome day.